Hi everybody, welcome to my shop. I'm Frank from Frank's 3D Shop. In this video, I will show you a nice add-on for any 3D printer running Marlin software, a low-level display. What does it do? It shows you the states of the command buffer, usually a 16 steps buffer, and the position of the head and tail in that buffer of the commands being executed by the printer. It's like seeing the commands flow at a glance. If the buffer starves, meaning there is no more commands to execute, you have a problem, or the printer has a problem. Maybe your Octoprint has slowed down, or your SD card is failing, your computer is too busy to drive the printer. In all of those cases, you would see it instantly on the display. Oh, and the main reason why I have them, yes, them, I have it on both of my Marlin printers, is that it looks cool to me. It's a 80s sci-fi style. The little display are available from Aliexpress and Amazon in red, green, blue. I ordered mine from Amazon with the controller board. They were red LEDs, and I ordered a blue matrix on Aliexpress because I burned one of them connecting it the wrong way. Make sure you follow the instructions and mark the position in a corner with a marker. The letters on the side of the matrix disappeared after some hand manipulation of the display. I had no other indication of the right orientation, and that led to burning one of them. I also made a case for both of my printers. One is for the 3030 aluminum extrusion, the other is for 2020 aluminum extrusion, but you could design another support for your printer easily. The support is a separate piece. The design is available on Thingiverse under Frank's 3D Shop. See the link in the description. Let's see the case and how to assemble it. On my display board, I had to first solder the pins to connect to the display. At first, I connected all of the pins for the in and out. I later desoldered the pins for the out, since I will not use more than one display, and the case I made does not fit if you leave them. Connecting the LED matrix to the display board driver, verify the orientation for your board. With mine, when the driver board letters are right up, the LED matrix writings need to be up, as you see here. After that, I tested the display with an Arduino Uno, just to make sure it worked before plugging it to the printer. I used one of the Arduino examples for the Max 7219. Just search for it in the Arduino library and try it with the pins you connected to the Arduino. To connect the display to the printer, I had to find some unused pins on my board, 3 in total, used for signal clock, data in, load. I used pins 40, 42 and 44 from the aux2 connector that are not used on my board. You could also use the X+, Y+, and Z+ and stop connectors if you don't use them. The setup is down in the configuration advance of Marlin, where the Max 7219 settings reside, near the bottom of the file. Then I routed the pins to the display, as well as +5 volt and ground, And since my board uses a 24 volt, I used a step-down DC to DC converter. Made some DuPont connector glued together to make a nice connector, tested the display before closing the printer. You have to enable the display in Marlin, and for that you need a working Marlin setup file. I use Marlin release 1.1.9. In Marlin you have a couple of settings to play with: a test pattern when starting Marlin, the orientation of the display, mine needed to be at 180 degrees of rotation, the animation slows down the boot up of the printer a bit. I have since then turned it off. I know that it's not an easy modification if you don't have your Marlin configuration for your printer. I will address that in a later video. Maybe it will entice you to learn how to configure Marlin. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, leave any comments, push the little bell for notification of my new videos, and see you in the next video. Ciao, bye!